Well, I believe that in development, but it has to be consultative, and rather than pushing the established neighborhood away outside, and we have to find ways to integrate the existing neighborhood and characteristic and then heritage, and be a mixed kind of development, and so we don't have ghettos and kind of gated communities. I believe Canada is what we have is a neighborhood that diverse and multicultural and integrated, and so I think the new development should consider the local established communities and find ways of working with them, and have the new development be as inclusive as possible.
You're from Toronto. You know that Chinatown.
Exactly.
Chinatown is open all night in Toronto, and it's a mix.
It's not just a Chinatown, but also the development. It's a mixed income.
Yeah.
And I have friends who live in there, and then they pay market price rent, and then next door you will have people on subsidized income, and people making friends, get to know each other's difficulties and challenges in life, and so it's not like out of sight and out of mind kind of thing. So I actually just wrote to city and said that I support development, but I think that we should be a mix,
I agree. And I'm Torontonian also. The Kensington Market is an incredibly, and my family comes from Kensington Market, Jewish and Japanese and Jamaican, and chickens running around all over. Everybody went to Kensington to buy stuff, and they still do.
I mean, we need to look at a community, cities that things have worked out, the city development that works, and compared to the cities that the development doesn't work, right? And so
this city is big on looking at things that don't work.
I try to think positive, how can we engage and as citizens to make it work, right? To help them, to advise them, to introduce them to cities and say, hey, look at this city, it will work. But I'm sure that any government that without citizens' participation, they would go one way. But I think with citizens, kind of looking on and keeping an eye on and advising and participating, they would be more open. We have to keep them open. We have to keep them, basically.
We have to keep them listening. It's nice to advise them, but they have to listen.
Yeah.
And this city is not big on listening.
Well,
No, they're not. They have visioning all over the place, and then they don't pay any attention. Then they go do whatever they want to do. I live at Kingsway, and I'm totally happening there. Concrete. That's all they're doing.
Well, often I find that, I do civic engagement and civic education. I tell you, it's a challenge.
I bet.
But the way I see it, if I convince one person